welcome to the Trendy Teen Talk Show. Tonight's topic is the future of our youth. I want to start off by introducing our three lovely guests that we have tonight, starting with my right.
My name is Brandon Calais, and I'm from New Brent High School.
Hi, my name is Hanai Anderson. I'm from Pulaski Middle School.
Hi, my name is Tajane Fletcher, and I'm from New Brent High School.
Well, welcome to the Trendy Teen Talk Show, and I hope tonight we'll have a great discussion about what's going on in the future for you. So let me start off by asking you, Brandon, what grade are you in?
I'm a senior in high school.
Okay, so what do you have? Do you have any plans for after high school?
I do. I plan on going to a 2-year college for general studies, and after that, I feel like I should study criminal justice.
Criminal justice. So is that something you want? You really like that field?
Like at first, I wasn't really sure, but like now, I'm like going towards it.
Okay. Tajane, you would be the second because you're in high school.
I'm in 10th grade in New Brent High School. And when I hit 12th grade, after school, I want to become a kindergarten teacher and go to college for that. I really don't know what college I want to go to yet, but I'm studying for that.
Okay, so you have a passion for working with kids. That's good. Now, and you, on the other hand, you have a few years to go, but you're going to be approaching high school very soon. Do you already have an idea what it is that you want to do for your future?
Yeah.
What is it?
I want to be a hairstylist.
Okay, so you want to just be a hairstylist, or you want to do the cosmetology with the hair, nails, everything?
Cosmetology or whatever?
Yes. Okay, so what I'm getting at is y'all have some plans already for your future. You already know what it is that you want to do. You already discovered what it is your passion is and that you're going to be pursuing. Now, I don't know if you're aware of it, but we do have a new president. Y'all are aware we have a new president?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So we have new laws that's going to be changing or coming into effect or trying to come into effect. They're not here yet, but they are being proposed to cut funding to education. But not just education, but to like any after-school programs and programs that really help youth with developing youth into young adults. Do anyone here belong to any type of after-school program?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you don't, you do, and you do. What program do you belong to, Brandon?
Well, right now, I belong in OIC.
What does OIC stand for?
Stands for Opportunities Industrialization Center.
Great. Who is the director there?
Miss Fox.
Miss Fox. Yes, she is a lovely lady.
Yes, she is.
So what do you do at OIC? What are they teaching you?
They're teaching us literacy, such as math, reading, doing social skills, job-seeking skills, financial literacy skills, and there's more, but I can't really think about them.
Okay, so what it sounds like is they're teaching you skills to get you ready for what?
Our future.
Our future. Okay, and getting a job, right?
Yeah.
Because I believe OIC do summer youth employment where they help the youth get jobs, and those are what you call, I think you're naming it as the career competencies, skills, so that you be ready for employment. As far as you in middle school, I know you have also been a part of a couple programs, yes?
Yeah.
What programs have you been a part of?
OIC, Boys and Girls Club, and Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. So you've had the opportunity of being involved with 3 different ones. Can you tell me something about each one?
Parks and Rec is like where we get to meet new friends and stuff. And Boys and Girls Club is like an after school program where you could go hang out at and do your homework and stuff. OIC is where you like learn social skills.
Okay. Now, Tajane, you said you have not had the opportunity of being a part of a after-school program.
Correct.
But I believe you discussed with me earlier that you did have interest in going into a summer program that helps teach you employment skills because you're at the age now where you can actually go get a job. Right? And it's not so easy out there for y'all to just go get a job anymore. You need that training. You need those skills to understand how to work and what it is like to work.
Right.
Okay. So my next question is, how do you feel, Brandon, this program that you're involved in helps you?
I believe it helps me with like interacting with my like peers and like finding like new ways to like deal with problems. And they help me like meet new people. Like I met like a bunch of like real nice people throughout this program. And basically it's a lot of fun.
So it helps you to learn how to develop relationships,
Yeah.
right? Okay. What about you?
It helps me like meet new friends. It's a good program and helps you with social skills and stuff.
Okay. And Tajane, what do you think it will help you with if you was to get into the summer program for employment? And is that the only place where you can go, or there are other agencies out there that do that, correct?
Correct. But I feel like OIC would be better since they say that it is. So I feel like for me to go to OIC, there's more opportunities that I can do, and they can help me get a job in the summer and just meet new friends and stuff.
Okay. What do you think about the president proposal to cut education, to cut after school programs, among cutting so many other social programs that's out there to really help families, to help children? What do you think about it? I'm curious to know what your thoughts are as a teen or youth, because listen, you are the future. Okay, so you need to pay attention very closely to what is going on in this world.
I feel like it's unfair for people who really enjoys it, and it helps them a lot. So I feel like for the new president to cut all that off, I think it's unfair for the people who like it's really helping them and the families. So I think it's just crazy and just unfair.
What about you?
I believe it's unfair too. I just like believe like it's not right for somebody that doesn't like have never been like in after school program just want to take it out just cause like I feel like if he was like to like really see what they do to us and like help us better in the future, I believe that he would like turn the other hand, like he'll think it's good.
So how can you say to the world or to our audience about how it is benefiting you? Tell us how it's actually benefiting you.
It benefits us in like many ways. Like it just helps us like communicate with other people and like networking our way through like jobs and stuff. So like and like without it, like we wouldn't like really like be working at a young age, like age 16. Like people are working at a young age, like a young age at 16, and they just like have experience that other people don't have. They just meet new people. They have fun doing it. It's not like it's like boring. Like they really have a good time.
Right. For you, Anaya, it's kind of different because you haven't gone into that yet. But if the funds was cut and there was no after school program, there was no summer youth employment programs where you can learn job skills and training and how so that you can go out there and work, how would you feel if no opportunities was available for you?
I would feel like it's unfair.
Well, how would it help you if the program stay or funds wasn't cut?
It would, like, if I was older, it would help me get a job. Still teach me, like, how to survive in this life or whatever. I don't know.
Good word. Survival. In order to survive, you need what?
Knowledge.
You need knowledge. So you need the education, right?
Get a
So
job.
we don't need no cuts to education because you need your education, right? Because you got to get your high school diploma. Some of y'all really need to go to school afterwards and get a college degree, whatever you choose to do. You know, whether it's a certification degree, but you always need that education because that education will take you so far in life. So survival, education. What else fit underneath the word survival?
Jobs.
Jobs. So how does that help? If you have jobs, what are you able to do? These are all the things that benefit
you're
you
able
as an
to
individual and families.
Make money and
Make-
pay bills.
Make money and pay bills. That's what this life is about,
Get
right?
the resources that you need to survive.
The resources that you need to survive. There's nothing in life that's free.
No,
Right.
Nothing.
No, man.
And you got to work for it. And trust and believe the struggle is hard. And
Sure.
what it seems like, it's going to get harder. And that's where, I wanted to give y'all a voice or opportunity to speak out because you are the future. This won't be our president for your whole entire life, but what he does now can really affect and change your lives. By you not having opportunities to go out there to learn the information, the skills that you need to become productive young adults in society. That's what it's about. Okay? So, just imagine as far as schooling, funds was cut for schools. How do you think that would trickle down?
We wouldn't have better stuff. Like, every mind is not the same. So, like, people need to, like, generation is getting more upgraded. So, like, new things. So, like, people learn from other things. So, everybody doesn't learn from, like, the same thing.
Right.
So, if we cut the funds, then we wouldn't have a lot of resources or, like, stuff to, like, get to help other people. So,
Right.
like, people would just tend to, like, not really care.
Right. We already have now different towns in the state of Connecticut where their schooling is so much better than the
Yeah.
city of New Britain. Their equipment that the students work on is like apples are incredible. They have the resources of everything that they need. Now, just imagine if that was taken away. How would you feel as a student?
I feel like we lost our education.
You feel like you lost your education
And she would struggle more.
and you struggle more? Yeah, pretty much. So, what can you do as a youth as far as action as well as speaking out? Because, believe it or not, it's going to take all of us, youth and adults, on one accord to do things that are positive to help speak out and take actions against things that are, negative that can affect you negatively. So what can you do as a youth right now to help speak out or bring action to the cause of education and any program after school or any social program that is offered that may be cut by funding?
I feel like we should just, like, show them wrong by success. Like, I feel like we should just show them what after school programs does for us and, like, how it benefits us, and just be successful at whatever we want to do.
Okay. What about you, Hanai?
Same thing he said. Basically, I was gonna say.
Anything to add?
No.
Okay, Tajane.
I feel like people should take school more serious. Because we all have some teens who don't really care about school and they drop out. So I just feel like they should take school serious so they can see how it's really helping us.
Value the appreciation of education.
Yeah.
Right.
Value it.
I feel like teachers should just like take their job more seriously and try to like inspire kids to like want to be there, like do like bring life into like education, because now education is just like they just give us like the work and that's it. They just tell us what's on like their syllabus. And they just give us the work. They don't put like people that don't want to like think it's boring, just sit there don't
So
want to
I think what
learn.
you're getting at is passion
Yeah.
into teaching, okay, or creativity
Yeah.
into teaching. Well, I honestly believe too, based on, laws, based on funding, based on everything, sometimes hands can be tied where you really can't. And, don't think they're not frustrated either because this affects their life very much as well, you know. And sometimes you don't know how to navigate and do and deal with it when you don't have the resource as a teacher or the support as a teacher, because of mandates that have came down, either locally state wise or federal state wise. And again, right now I think the town of Bristol is going through something where the teachers are possibly being laid off. Like they're literally getting rid of teachers. And we need our teachers. They're so important. Teachers, you want to be a teacher.
Right.
So it's so important to be a teacher and to have that job and to have that passion to want to teach others and help bring them into the world of adulthood.
Right.
So I get that part, but what else can you do? You have all kinds of movements, you have all kinds of different ways that you as a team, you as a youth can speak out. I know y'all think that people don't listen to y'all, but you do. People do, and they will listen to you if you did it in the correct form or in the correct way or in a positive way. So what can you say that would be positive in a way and how you can speak up, speak out for something? I mean, just think of this. This is your rights. This is your life that's being affected.
I just feel like we should just not give up and just keep doing what we gotta do. Just because like stuff isn't going our way doesn't mean we should just stop. So like we should just keep doing, keep grinding, and do what I gotta do to be successful.
Okay, that's good.
Like he said, just keep pushing forward, and even if you think that you can't do it, you can do it, and just push yourself. Just don't give up.
Okay, I agree with both of you. I do know that there are other things that youth are doing, and even adults. It may be signing a petition saying that we want after school programs and how it's helpful and beneficial to our youth, or don't cut the educational budget because we need teachers, we need books, we need computers, we need to learn.
Right.
So you can do it by doing a petition. Maybe you can do a public service announcement. Be creative, where you can come up with something that talks about exactly how we're talking now. The importance of what the programs mean to you and how it will affect not just you, but future generations of students. Do any of y'all have younger siblings?
No, but I have younger cousins.
Younger cousins, do you?
Yeah, I have little cousins.
Okay, so just imagine what you have now may not be offered to them.
Right.
So it just becomes even more harder for the younger ones that's going to be coming up if they don't have opportunity. Okay. Is there anything that you would say to students and to parents, to teachers, to the community at large about you as a youth? If you want to give like a word of advice about this, what would you say to them? They're watching, so make sure you let them know how you feel.
I feel as if like teachers, if like you see a kid not like focusing and not like being like a menace, like just try to like find a way for them to like have an interest, be passionate about school, and like work, like have them look at things another way and not give up on them so easily.
Okay. What about for the cuts?
The cuts.
What do you have to say about the cuts? What would you say to a younger cousin or a friend or whatever about the cuts in education and maybe in after school program? Now, mind you, they haven't been done yet. Some places are cut. Yours, I don't think is cut yet in the Britain, but this is being proposed, and this is federal law that is trying to be passed to cut a lot of social programs that basically is the survival of a lot of families.
I feel as if like we should just make the best out of anything. Like, shouldn't just like have that be our downfall. Just do like be like grateful, not like grateful, but like, as in like just do what you gotta do, but whatever you got.
So just make ends.
Not like make ends meet. Like, you should just like not give up. You should like be like good where you at, but like at the same time, like you have to like fight for like more. Always gotta fight for like more, and like want more.
Okay. Can you give students, parents, teachers, the community, period, businesses, any advice?
For parents, I feel like just don't give up on your children. Help them become more successful. Help them with their homework if they need help. Just show love and caring for your child, and just show them that you're there for them if school or anything gets hard. For teachers, I feel like they should care for students too, and yeah, just don't give up on what you really want to do. If you really want to become a doctor or a lawyer or anything, don't give up. Just keep pushing until you reach your dream.
Okay. And Hanaya, you have anything? Because you're going to be entering the world of high school. And again, what they have now, again, may not be offered to you by the time you get there.
For teachers?
Just in general.
Oh, well.
To the community. The community involves parents, teachers, businesses, neighbors, just in general. Other students.
I feel as if like teachers should just like not teach one way, like teach like multiple ways, because nobody learns the same. So like I feel like for teachers, instead of like teaching it like one way, be creative and like try to make other ways to like teach what you have to teach.
Okay. I definitely agree. I can understand that because you're right. Nobody, all people don't learn the same way. But I'm trying to get y'all to think a little bit more broader as far as what advice that you can give regarding the state of crisis that we're in, as far as possibly our education being cut, and possibly after school program being cut, and possibly any other social funding that we basically need to be cut.
I feel like we should just fight for what we want, like what we deserve. I feel as if like everybody should be like given the opportunity to be at after school program, because it gives a lot of stuff. It benefits everybody.
Well, for you graduating this year, correct?
Yes.
So how old are you?
I'm 18.
18. So, you legally can vote.
Yes, I can.
So have you registered to vote yet?
No, I just turned 18 like a month ago.
Okay. So that is one way you can actually start, Brandon, by going down and registering yourself to vote under whatever party you choose. But start to, educate yourself on the Democrats and the Republican or the Liberal. And start to know what it is that you may want and see who falls on the line and what you want. If you want a better future, if you want things, then you might want the Democrats. Yeah. If you want program cuts, you might want the Republicans. So you figure out where your party lines
Yeah.
or which one you want to be affiliated with, but that's a way for you right there as an individual to start by exercising your right to vote. I think even that might be on the chopping block. I mean,
Yeah.
things that we have fought for many, many years, your ancestors, my ancestors, are now being looked at, and possibly I feel like we're going backwards in time. That we may have to somehow fight for a lot of this stuff again. So that should be a great start point for y'all, for you to vote.
Mm.
And exercise your vote. Not just register, but every election vote.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, your vote counts. It really does matter. I know a lot of young people think that it doesn't matter or they're going to do what they want to do anyway. But no, it can matter if you actually take the initiative to go through. It will help.
Yeah, well,
It really will. As far as you, Tajane, what can you do in school to make awareness to some of the issues that's going on or some of the struggles that you may or other students may have to face? If you had to do a school project in this right now, what school project would you do to bring light to all this?
Honestly, I would just like fight to speak up for my rights and for everybody else. I really don't know.
Okay. Well, social media is very prevalent, and I know y'all all on social media because y'all all express most of the news y'all get is through social media, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Even more so than the regular TV. Y'all don't sit up there and really watch Channel 3, Channel 30, NBC News,
Sometimes not really.
61 Fox.
Well, I watch it with you, so.
Okay. So other than that, most of your information that you get about what's going on is through social media. So if social media is so powerful to you, why not use that as a tool to help you in a positive way? Granted, social media is being used so negatively, but it really can be turned into something really powerful and positive. Especially,
Start a movement.
Start a movement, exactly.
Right. I feel like if I well, I'm on social media, we all know that. But I would just write statuses and just speak up, just for people can understand we're honestly trying to take this very seriously and just keep what we need.
Okay. Because I think even now, to start locally, y'all all have representatives in your state, in your cities, in your towns that you can call, contact, encourage your parents to call and contact, so that they can go to Congress and fight for what their constituents want, meaning the people want. Fight for what the people want. We elected them into office so that they can speak for us, on behalf of us. But for them to speak on behalf of us, we have to let them know what it is we want, right?
Right.
And in order to do that, you have to make what it is you want to say be known. So either you do it by writing, you do it by a positive movement, you do it by picking up the phone and calling them and saying, "Hi, my name is so-and-so, and I'm in your district. And, I understand that there may be proposed cuts to our education or to the after-school program or to any other social thing that is thinking about being cut, and that you oppose of it, and you give good, solid reasons why and how it is very hurtful and harmful to the people, and then you let them know what the benefit of it is." I am a child that is a product of an after-school program. I've learned so much. It taught me the career competencies that was needed for me to go out and get a job, to be employed, and to become successful as a young adult. So those are the stories they love to hear. because it has a positive outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I also want to add that if you keep your mouth shut and don't speak up because you think that you don't have a voice and no one listens to teens, this is the whole reason why I have the Trendy Teen Talk Show, so that issues that's going on in your lives as well as in society that may affect you, you'll be able to come and talk about it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this is your voice. This is your platform, basically. Okay? So I'm actually very excited and glad that y'all came and that you shared your stories with me and your thoughts. Is there anything else you would like to say to the audience?
I would like to say just be like, just try to be like successful. Don't give up. Just do what you gotta do to make ends meet. Well, not make ends meet, but like to get more. To try to make a movement like within yourself, with your neighborhood, to make a change and keep after school programs here. And just don't give up. That's
How about you?
Don't give up. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Just don't give up.
Okay.
Yeah, just same. Like, don't give up and just focus more in school and follow what you really want to do in life.
Okay. So I want y'all to remember the words that you said, because it means for y'all too not to give up. Even though things may get bad, eventually you'll get over it. Okay? Even though the struggle is real, you still will get over it. Because just think, your ancestors did. That's why you're here today. They made it with far less than what you have. And they sacrificed a lot. And I'm sure you're going to sacrifice. I sacrifice. We all have sacrifice. But if you all come together as people, as students, and not against one another, but together for a common cause that's going to benefit you, that is positive, then you may see some change in the more positive direction. Okay? Mm-hmm. And just always remember to help someone. There may be someone that's less fortunate than you. Help them if you can. Extend that hand. Let them know, hey, I'm here to help you if you can. In any way. It could just be a kind word. Something to uplift people, because people are pretty down. Okay? Yeah. So just uplift them. Okay? I would like to thank you for being on the Trendy Teen Talk Show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for
having us.
And I would like to say thank you all for tuning in to the Trendy Teen Talk Show. And thank you. Bye-bye.